Well, we're starting this vlog at the oyster catcher in Anglesey, so you're not allowed to get here before 6 o'clock on the Thursday because everyone just has a right paddy about it. So we didn't want to be early, so we've come to the bar. Well, the oyster catcher, it's like a restaurant, but anyway. Oh, Leonard's pizza's ready. Leonard, that's for your pizza. Let's go and get the pizza. But yeah, it's Anglesey and it's round 5 of the Pirelli Super Series 1000 Championship. Got me top off in Costa del Wales. Richie is now here, so we have the laptop, we have the GoPro, so thanks to that, Richie and Mam, for getting all my stuff to Richie. Had one session, was a little bit strange going out there. Obviously last time I was here I was doing 150 mile an hour on my arm. But I say we're over that now. I was obviously very ginger on the brakes, and when I've looked at the data I'm only pulling 10 bar brake pressure there, so that's definitely going to take a couple of sessions to get in the zone. Nonetheless, we had a red flag after 5 laps, obviously it's a really short lap here, so that was only 6 minutes of the session gone. Got back out for another 8 laps I think. My target for that session was to do a 1 minute 12 and I did an 11.4, so not too bad. Looking at the data, yeah, there's a huge lack of commitment, but first time here since last year, so I'm not too worried. I'm on massively different gearing to what I was on last year, and it's still fine. If anything, it's not lively enough, and I'm on short gearing, so God knows how I was riding it last year. But yeah, it kind of worked. So we'll see how we get on in the next couple of sessions. I'll update you. Well, actually, after session 2 it'll be lunchtime, so I'll speak to you then. Well, standard test day shenanigans, lots of varying speed riders on track. It is what it is, isn't it? I've only had 2 sessions, best time so far, 1 minute 10.5. The track's quite low grip actually, can obviously go, well, I say obviously, I feel like I can go a lot quicker than that if I get, you know, a clear lap, but we'll see what happens. Obviously just got scrub tyres in and stuff. My PB here is at 8.8, so what's that, 1.7 seconds off PB, is that? 10.5? Don't know, I've done a 9.3 on the R6, so just, I mean it is a test day at the end of the day. Anyway, I'll see you at the end of the day. bit of footage you just seen there was the last test. No, it was kicking off. Was the last test session of the day. It was a lot better then. There was a lot less bikes on track, so it was easier to find some space. Did my best lap of the day, 1 minute 9.46, I think. I did a 1 minute 9.76 in the previous session. So I'm quite pleased with that, considering it's a test day. I was a little bit mardy early on because it was really difficult to get the track time, and I not learn, but I enjoy, you know, going at near my fastest pace to get my references and, you know, feel it and whatever else. Some other riders, you know, they're a lot more skilled and they can just go from 90% pace to 100% pace, and I just can't do it. I need to go around at pace on the test day. Anyway, last 2 sessions were pretty good. Like I say, end of the day on 109.46. Obviously used tyres and things. My PB is a 1 minute 8.8, that was last year. I have certainly been more cautious on the brakes into into rocket or sort of round school corner. I'm really thinking about line choice there, just to, you know, I don't want to be locking that front wheel there anymore, so I'm really light on the brakes to start with, to be honest, and then once the bike is upright, then I'm really getting on them. But a successful day, all's well that ends well, bike's in one piece. So yeah, pleased. I'll catch up with you in the morning. I lied. What I meant to say was, because I forgot my laptop and my GoPro and everything coming down here, I haven't got my GoPro session, so the footage you're getting is off this GoPro Hero 11 Black, so it'll probably be a lot better than normal. So hope you enjoy it, and for that, hit that like and subscribe button. Alright, bye. Well, good morning. It's Saturday, qualifying in about half an hour for my class. It's overcast, as you can probably see. No rain yet though. I don't think there's any rain today, but it is looking very likely there's going to be rain tomorrow. Looking forward to qualifying, see what we can do. Obviously need to make sure that we get a decent track position. I've got a new front tyre in. My rear tyre's just done the last race at Donington. Just trying to keep a new tyre for the race basically, because it makes a big difference, and probably won't get the space to fully utilise a new rear tyre. I don't know. Will I live to regret this decision? Maybe. I've never qualified on a used tyre before, but I did a 9.4 yesterday on a tyre that had done 1 race at Donington and about 30 laps around here, and that's when I did my quickest time. So I think I can go under a 1 minute 9 with this tyre in if I get the track position. An 8.8 put me second last year to Jack, who is riding this weekend. So Jack's obviously been racing stock 1000 this year and he's doing really well, so hopefully he doesn't show us up too much. Got out to say at the vlog, Layla? You got loads of bogies, haven't you? Oh, you little dirtbag. Give a wave. Do a wave. Whee. Well, that didn't work out too badly. I did forget to put the SD card in the GoPro, so there's no footage. But I qualified third with a 1 minute 8.9. Dixon was first, 8.8.5 I think. Max was about a 10th in front of me. Then me with 8.9. Jack, I think, probably less than half a 10th behind me. Jack came past after about 4 laps, which I was pleased with, or maybe it's 5. I just thought ideal, now I've got, you know, some kind of reference, because I go out first to try and not get any traffic. But 1/10 off my fastest lap from last year on a used rear tyre, so really pleased with that. I mean, there was certain areas of the track where I could tell, especially Jack had a big advantage on the throttle. I just couldn't open it on the top section because I was just drifting. But it means I've been able to save a good tyre for the race now, so starting third from the race for the race. Is that the outside here? It is, isn't it? Oh well, yeah, that's good. So if I can get a good start, I can maybe lead the race, we'll see. Pretty pleased. Smile. So yeah, pretty happy. at the end though, wasn't
it? Yeah, he was flagging, yeah, his times were dropping about 0.4. Yeah. Mate, that was lovely to watch, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks for doing my board.
No worries, mate, yeah. Did you see it right, yeah?
Yeah, spot on. I'm still recording. That was alright, wasn't it? I just had to go for it on the last lap. I was getting held up and I knew I had the pace, so made a move. It was close, but it was fair. You know, no contact or anything. Got an outside angle of it as well on the lads, so yeah, enjoyed that race. Third place. Maybe had a bit more pace, but yeah, you know, it is difficult making an overtake here, especially if you're busy, same speed as someone else, or have only been that speed before. PB, 108.751 or something, I think it was. But yeah, pretty good. We can have a look at the data and see if we can improve anything for tomorrow. But it looks wet, and well, if previous performances are anything to go by, then we should be happy that it's going to rain. So, don't know, but I'll see you maybe later today. Have you ever seen gratification like this? No, stay there, Baba. Gonna have to get the wipes out, aren't we? You're absolutely minging. Is that nice? Oh my days, let's get the wipes. Stay there. Stay there, don't move.
And absolutely everything from that front tyre, or the front tyre,
Basically, in the bottom of your car. Look at the state of your man. Daddy, just tidy this up for you. Oh, days. She's absolutely covered.
Tomorrow and 12.
Wait there.
500 miles.
You're going to have an outfit change later.
There's a lot more fast and forward.
Hang on, hang on.
Then we'll have
Don't kick off at me.
tomorrow and 12.
That's it. Well, it's Sunday morning. You might notice a little bit of a different backdrop behind me. Now, yesterday, the forecast looked like it was going to be really wet today, and so I thought, once the endurance teams clear out the garage, come and get a garage space. Means we can get the gazebo down so it's not getting soaked. Means we've got Wi-Fi in the garage so we can check the weather, make later calls because we can see the track, obviously. Now it does look a little bit less certain that it's going to rain. Nonetheless, we're already in the garage. So we've got a new set of slicks in there. Because it's looking like it might be dry, I'm not going to bother with emergency practice. I'll just watch some of my onboards. I have noticed, I will have already put something on the screen when you're watching the race footage from race 1. Some kind of weird wobble mode on the GoPro. I've got no idea why you'd want that. So I apologise that the footage is a bit wobbly from race 1. You will have seen qualifying was okay. Nonetheless, looking forward to today. Can definitely go quicker. Need a better start. I knackered that one up, but we were rushed because there was a confusion at the back of the grid. So I don't know whether I said, but I've got to start the bike, get it in launch control, which you've got to hold 2 buttons for like 3 seconds, you know, then clutch in, first gear, get the revs, and by the time that was happening, the lights were on and I just let go of the clutch, and that's why I had this rubbish sort of kangaroo away from the line. Anyway, 2 races today, longer. Yesterday was only 10 laps, which around Anglesey is like nothing. 12 lap for race 1, then a 16 lap this afternoon, so yeah, 16 Apple testers. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So I've turned Super View on my GoPro, so I'm turning the GoPro around now upside down, and it'll keep the horizon level. So this might be an interesting angle for the bike. We'll try it for race 2 and see what happens. Let me know what you think in the comments. We just had race 2. It was good at the point when I was leading it, not so good when I finished in 5th place. It was a decent race, I enjoyed it. My kind of ideal lap times look promising. I've just got to be able to do it, so we'll see what happens in this last race. They're moving us forward to try and get us out of the rain. It was spitting with rain lightly before we went out, so there was a 10-minute delay. It's currently pretty nice. But who knows what it'll be like in an hour's time when I'm out, so we'll see. Later, Cam.
Tell them hello. Hiya. Cheese. Cheese.
You need to lift it up and point at yourself. Look, who's that in there? Are you putting your tongue out? I think she's expecting like the dog filter off Snapchat. Shall I say hello as well? Hello.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We're in the middle of packing away. Now this has happened, so we're glad. However, we're trapped in the caravan with lots of things underneath it to try and stop it getting wet. Not sure there was actually any race footage from the restart of race 3 because something happened on my GoPro, but I didn't have time to make it work. Another 3rd place, so 3rd, 4th, 3rd. Put me 3rd overall the weekend. Good PB, 108.4. Did a couple of those, I think. But yes, sorry the vlog ended on my mobile phone. Like and subscribe, hope you enjoyed it.